As the semester comes to an end, I have definitely seen a change in myself as a writer. Thanks to my e-portfolio, it has been able to hold all my writing throughout the year and keep all my stuff saved and organized. But first, I want to look back at my digital story. When I created my digital story, I found myself lost on who I was as a writer. But I realized that I am not a writer, that I do not enjoy writing because I had problems catching on to that skill. All throughout this semester, I found myself trying to push myself to become a better writer. And throughout the semester, I started to notice a change in my ability to write. In my first couple of free writes and reader responses, I noticed that my writing was bland and just a short few sentences with minimal thought. I found myself trying to complete the assignments more than understand what it was about. In such a case, my first reading response was very vague and broad about the topic that was being discussed in the readings. As you can I gave a few of my own thoughts, but nothing that related directly to what the author's purpose was. As you can see, I have very minimal wordage right here in this sentence, and it's a very basic, bland idea that I stated in the next thing I think the reading has been expanded due to the easy access of reading materials we are interested in reading. Well, it's pretty bland and not very thought-provoking at all. But as I continued doing more reading responses, I found myself reading for what the author's purpose was intended about and what he was trying to lay out on paper. So as you can see in my reading response 7, my last 3 sentences shows a lot more thought process into what I have been working on throughout the whole semester. But these reading responses were assignments that helped get us to think about what we wanted to research and write about at the end of the semester. But where I found my writing still did not improve was in the area of my free writes. No matter how hard I focused and tried on them, I was never able to put good thoughts or ideas into my writing. I felt that it was due to the time constraints and the loudness of the class that was preventing me from getting my full thoughts out from my head and onto the paper. But I did find myself improving in the ability of my quickness and my ability to think on my toes and put my ideas that was in my mind were on paper at the time. And right now on my free write page, I have my top 6 favorite free writes that I feel that have shown my best writing throughout the semester and shown some improvement as well. Along with my reading responses, my research logs about my argued topic have shown that my understanding of the author's purpose and ability to show my knowledge has changed and gotten better, because I feel that my argument essay, which is right here, reflects my knowledge and capability to evaluate a topic and come out with an understanding of possible solution to an issue. Also, these assignments were like building blocks and an outline for what my final paper would be about. Doing research logs like these shown help give my paper credibility throughout the semester, helping me find and build solutions and ideas to the final paper. For example, my primary research that I conducted was a survey, which is this one right here, was a survey to find out what people's ideas and thoughts about the 4th grade slump were. And from it, I saw that many people never dealt with it because they had a ton of assistance from their parents. From this research process, I learned that by taking information found and trying to find the author's intentions on writing the paper, instead of just the facts and abilities, I got a better understanding of my topic. As for my research, I tried to find the best scholarly articles along with information that I could use to help show and get people to understand what is happening right now. One thing that has greatly changed for me in my writing has been my ability to write a great introduction. Coming into my first semester of college, I always struggled writing an introduction, but now I feel that I am capable of writing an outstanding introduction and feel that my research argument shows this. Right here. This has helped make my paper start off strong and keep the readers interested in what I have to say by letting them know what the paper is all about. So I'm about to highlight my top three paragraphs in this paper because they are what I feel set a new precedent for myself as a new writer. Along with being able to write an introduction, my writing language has evolved as well. I'm using more vocabulary and being able to explain my ideas and concepts with less detail, but still have the same effect. All throughout my paper, I have shown an increase in thought process and ability to take what I have read and learned from information and put what I feel on paper to show my ideas and thoughts about the other author's intentions and ideas. From this semester of English, I came out of it with this. Literacy is everywhere. It not only words on a page anymore, but it is everything from text messaging, like these, all the way to Facebook statuses. Not that, but this. It varies in many forms from reading and writing to textual and technology literacy. From this class, my ideas have changed from all the work we have accomplished because I see that literacy is not just meant to engage from one person into another person's ideas, but to show one person's ideas and thoughts to another and get that person to understand either a new concept or back up an old one, just like the argument final essay. From my research, I realized that everyone sees literacy in many different ways as grown-ups as they grow up and reflect on their past. But mainly what I saw is a problem that is occurring everywhere. It is and has been occurring for a long time. And the fourth grade slump, which is where children have difficult time adapting to the new and better forms of reading and writing, the type they are taught, and the degree of difficulty is increasing. I remember back in fourth grade, I had difficulties reading out loud to the class because of the new, tougher vocabulary. I knew I was not a good reader, and this just made it worse. That is when I lost interest and started having trouble reading, due to the difficulty and change in text. But I came to the conclusion that there is no definite solution to this problem. That this problem does not stop, but can help be avoided with some help of the parents. So I came to the conclusion that the best way for children to deal with this slump is for having parents and teachers both identify and help the student get through the problems they are facing. For example, parents can spend time helping the children read and do homework, and also they can help by playing games and making reading fun and not hard and boring. From this essay, I have learned a lot about not only the education system and its struggles, but the importance of building a strong base in literacy at a young age. From the beginning of the semester, I had no hope or belief in my writing and did not enjoy it at all one bit, like I said in my digital story. But my views have changed. I still do not enjoy reading, but I found a new skill, and that skill is writing. I have confidence now in my abilities, and this class has slowly shown me that through the process of free writes, reading responses, research logs, and the final essay, I hope to continue improving my skills and hopefully come out of college with a degree and some awesome writing skills. Thank you.